It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, November 3rd, the morning edition. I'm James Spann. We warm up in the short term, little midweek rain, then we cool down again late this week. Let's go in there and discuss things. This is the big picture this morning, the water vapor satellite view. The trough that brought the very cold air for the weekend has rotated off the Atlantic coast. A new trough in the western states advancing this way. But in the short term, we'll have that ridging. Pretty cold this morning. Again, some spots are below freezing. 30 for Fort Payne and Gadsden at daybreak. We'll be in the 60s today, close to 70 tomorrow, and that'll feel pretty good. That's an analysis around the nation of temperatures this morning. You can see that tongue of warmer air coming up through Texas and the Great Plains, and that's what we will enjoy for the next 2 days. But then we catch some of the colder air back in the western states late this week. Not as cold as the air we just saw, however. This is the rain for the next 5 days. Some really beneficial rain likely for Texas and Oklahoma. This is good November rain for those folks there. In our state, by the way, this is valid through Saturday morning. In our state, rain amounts generally around 1/2 inch. And that will be Wednesday night into at least part of the day Thursday, as you'll see. And the tropics are quiet. Typically, things are very calm in November. The season technically runs until the end of this month, but we'll keep an eye on things, but I don't think we'll have a lot to talk about out there. Look at the GFS. This is the OZ run valid today at 1 o'clock local time at 500 millibars. You can see a high amplitude pattern troughing to the west, ridging over us, the big trough off in the Atlantic. And down below that, there's a surface high around Savannah, Georgia. And we'll warm up into the middle 60s today. The GFS is printing 66. The NAM is showing 67. The sky bright and sunny. The wind not bad at all. Very nice weather. Tomorrow will be above freezing in the morning. The low should be in the 40s, and the high tomorrow afternoon around 70. The sky will stay mostly sunny. We have some rain west of the state, as you can see, over Texas. And this is Wednesday, and we've got rain falling at Memphis and Little Rock and Shreveport. We think the bulk of the daytime hours will be dry. Some rain could creep in here late Wednesday afternoon, especially over northwest Alabama. This is Wednesday night, just after midnight, 1 a.m. Thursday, and rain is showing up mainly north of Interstate 59. And then this is midday Thursday, and rain should be falling over a pretty good chunk of the state. There's a surface low over Michigan, but you can see this run has backed off on the amount of rain we would get. If this run is right, the amount should be under 1/2 inch. We have seen other runs more aggressive, but we'll clearly mention a chance of rain Wednesday night and Thursday. And you can see more cold air north of the state. And then this is Friday, the end of the week, and another trough is over the eastern states. And down below that, we have more cold air advection. But again, we stress this air mass will not be as cold as the air that we just experienced. The high Friday will drop into the mid to upper 50s with a pretty good north wind. And this is Saturday. Saturday morning is going to be cold. We'll be down in the 30s, low and mid 30s. A freeze for some spots. And could be kind of frosty as the wind should be light. But then we warm up to about 60 on Saturday. So, that's well below average, but not as bad as last weekend. And this is Sunday. We're dry. Again, we'll start the day in the 30s. The high will be around 60. So a chilly but dry weekend ahead, but not as cold as this past weekend. And a week from today, we're still rain-free. We'll check the end of the forecast. This is November 18th. Big upper low is west of the state, and that looks relatively wet, but just wet. And that's the good thing we can report. We don't see any sign of, severe weather setup here through mid-month. And this is the fall tornado season. Temperatures over the next 15 days. We spike up to near 70, as you can see on really tomorrow and Wednesday. And then after that, looks pretty cool. Highs in the 50s and 60s, lows in the 30s and 40s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.